the way to start working with government is to remember that like government is not government. Government is people. People have needs. Go figure out what they are. Spend as much time with them as you can, at least as a small company, right? Like, you know, this would not be my advice to Microsoft, but when you're starting out, you want to find one person who will talk to you, who like has enough of a spark around what you're doing, you know, really, really sees what you're doing as a painkiller and not a vitamin, so much so that they'll spend a lot of time with you.
How did you do that? Like, what did that process look? How did you find? I think that's the biggest thing is, to your point, all of this is people. And I think we treat it like, I'm trying to get into this company. I'm like, no, you're trying to get to someone in the company that can champion you. And sometimes it's not even in the department that's going to be the place you do business with. It's like, hey, let me just find a way in, right?
Yeah, completely. Yeah. So, I mean, there's a little bit of magic in this, but when we were still at Google, we were doing a lot of outreach to understand how we could be helpful. So at the time we were doing no selling. There was nothing to sell. There was not even really an idea. There was more a set of questions about how we could be helpful. And to the extent that you can create that spaciousness in these conversations, I think it's really like being curious matters. So anyway, we were reaching out to a lot of people, and I think some amount of word must have gotten out that there was a group of engineers at Google who were interested in this stuff, because we actually got inbound from North Dakota's corrections director. And she was so transformational, right? Like, it's way more important to have one person who is obsessed with what you're doing than 10 people who like it. Like, one person who's obsessed, take them any day and follow them to the ends of the earth, at least if you're an enterprise, right? Because now you only have to rerun that play 50 times and you're done.